PvP is one of the most important aspects of Black Clover, so I wanted to showcase my current team that has a 100% win ratio. I have never lost using this team one time, and last week, so the week just reset, I ended at top 90 or top 100, something like that. Can I see actually the last week results? I think this is last week's results, right? No, I was top 99, all right? Top 100. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So I'm going to be showing off, and this is the team. This is a team that you can do day one on Global. Day one, you can reroll for these 3 characters, and Yami is free. Like, he's literally free. You can get him from the story. Like, you just get, like, a selector for seasonal, or you can just pull him on the seasonal banner. I would recommend someone in the seasonal banner. Very, very easy to get. You don't need to wait for a banner, and this team works so well. So let's start. This fully do... Oh, he's using... Weird team. Weird team. Let's just go in. I attack anyone I see. I don't care for how much CC they have. I usually also go ahead and attack people that have already attacked me. And again, never lost. Like, the team works so incredibly well. How many stuns is it? 2 stuns? I think it was 2 stuns. So, Rades is honestly a huge part of the team. I don't even know what she does. Like, this shield that he does is so insane. It's literally 30,000 more health for my whole team. It's so crazy. I don't know what she did, but they didn't take any damage, so I don't know. Is it like... I have no idea. But here's the big daddy. So, I only have technically 1 DPS on my team, which is Yami, but look. He basically killed everyone. Like, they have no health and they can't heal. So, the match is over. Like, this is the reason why Blue Yami is insane. I would say, there's a debate between Red and Blue Yami. I think Blue Yami is just better. I had the opinion that Red Yami was better, but after getting Blue Yami up and having a team now that has never lost, I cannot tell you that Red Yami is better than Blue Yami anymore. It's just... It's mainly the fact that there are very little green characters in PvP. I'm facing a team with 2 green characters, so that's a little weird, but... It's mostly blue and red, and blue versus blue is fine. Blue versus red is better, but when you're using a red character and facing all these blue characters is a big problem. But the big daddy of PvP, Licht team, is this guy. Lotus is just insane, and everyone's using him. Lotus is literally, I would say he's the best PvP character in the game. If you had to pick one, I do think that he is the best PvP character in the game. He just does too much. And I have Mars here. Mars is here not because Mars is, like, stupid amazing. He's pretty good. But if I had the option, I would use Licht as well. By the way, this is how you pronounce his name. Last video, I was summoning for him, and I was saying his name wrong. And my German girlfriend, so this name is in German, okay? She was like, listen, the way it's pronounced is Licht. And I was like, all right, that's how I'm going to say it. So, Licht. I would use him on my team over Mars. But this, right there, what I just did. The combo ultimate with Lotus is nuts. It's so good. It's too good for me not to use him. Mars in general is pretty good. But that is it. Like, that combo ultimate makes everyone speed lower, and most important, I think, is the the speed lower is actually the most important, but also very big is the taunt. Like, everyone only he's gonna be immortal until his turn starts. So I'm just gonna auto. Everyone can only attack Mars, and Mars, I built him for maximum tankiness. He's like gold defense set and defense set. He's just tankiness. So everyone has to single target him. They have a single target. So like any Red Astas can attack my Raids if they're like that. Any Yamis can single target. It's just... The team combo just works so well. So if you are, looking for what character should I reroll for global, I highly recommend these. Another character I very recommend is William. In terms of like rerolling, this team that this guy's using, right, is very, very amazing as well. Like, this is the team that everyone was using week 1, but it has kind of changed since then. And I think that the full blue boys, so Blue Yami, William, Lotus, and Mars is just the craziest combo you can make. All this, the synergy between all the blue characters, and then the biggest thing is the element. So right now, if you want to farm LR gear, attack specifically, the enemies are red. So you would ideally want to have a full blue team because blue characters take way less damage against red characters. And so this is by far in the way the best characters to run in there. So it's just you're getting a super good PvP team on top of having, a team that's going to be carrying you for PvE as well. So it's just for rerolling purposes, it's just the absolute best. So Rades, I think Rades is better than William in this slot right here that I have. But in any case, if you don't pull Rades but you pull William, that's also a phenomenal reroll, and I'll just keep it, right? Because William, he's super fast, and he puts up a counter. Not as relevant as you'd think, but the counter on top of also the stats that he also provides makes your team like pretty difficult to attack into. People are gonna have to think, am I gonna be attacking the character and get countered? Am I risking that? Am I gonna be even doing enough damage, right? Because your characters are tankier because of his I forgot the name of the actual effect that William gives. William always goes first. I don't know if he is the fastest character in the game. I think it might be Finral, the fastest character in the game. I'm actually not aware. See, this guy only has 1 DPS, but he actually has Mimosa. So I'm gonna ult Mimosa, which doesn't sound very great, but it's gonna seal her from ulting. So she won't be able to revive for 2 turns. And actually, I don't know. Will I be able to kill her within 2 turns? I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure. Maybe I should have just ulted Asta. It would have been like a kill. It's fine. So everyone can only attack Mars because they are taunted. He's going to actually remove the taunt, but yeah, he's still attacking Mars. It's weird. One thing I noticed with Mars is that he's always the one being attacked the most, even if he's not taunting, which is really strange because he is also my tankiest character. So you'd think the AI would know not to just go straight for him, but they do. So, I mean, I'll take it. I can't complain, right? He's my tankiest character. And the enemies go for him, so can't really complain. So yeah, as you can see, like I don't even reset. I do look at like what the enemy CC is, and if I have a reset available, I might think about it. But if I don't have a reset available, I'm not gonna pay to reset. I'm just gonna go with it, and literally just don't care. Like I just don't care. My team is so good, have never lost. And this is before I even had a LAR gear. Like, I started using this team with 163,000 CC, I think. And I still wasn't losing against people with 180k. Like, right now I have way more because I started getting LR gear. And LR gear massively boosts your CC. Like, my Yami is almost full LR gear right now. And, I mean, he hits super hard now. Like, that AoE hits so hard. Let me actually show you why I said no reset. So this guy's 180k. I can actually win against him, so I could go against him. But like, let's say a reset, right? Which I can do every 3 minutes or 5 minutes. If I want to reset again, it costs 10 crystals. Each reset costs 10 crystals, and I ain't paying crystals. I just ain't paying crystals. So I prefer to just deal with what I have because I'm sure I'm gonna win anyways. Like it's just raids. Raids is so crazy. Because I can say, right, oh yeah, Lotus is crazy. And he is. But everyone's using Lotus. So, it's not like my team is much different than everyone else's. Everyone's running Lotus, right? But Rades is really like the shield. Well, 29,000 health. I have 29,000 health more now. The shield is so insane. And I feel so bad because I made the tier list. And by then, information was that Lotus was, not Lotus, Rades was pretty good, so I placed him on the second to highest tier, right? So it wasn't at the maximum tier, and I think that he is. Like, I think I said like he was like very very good, but I'm not sure if he's top tier, and he most certainly is. Like the shield is crazy in PvE. The shield is crazy. Like the new raid, that is like really hard on the last stage. Like I haven't seen anyone be able to beat the last stage. Maybe some people have, but the last stage of the raid is super super hard. And in the first wave, the enemy is blue, so you want to have a mono green team. And Rades is such a carry. Like the shield is the one saving grace. I beat the first phase of that raid when I had like my full green team with Mimosa and Rades, and like my team was so tanky. And second wave is against red. And those are my mono blue boys, which is they're really good, but they got one-shotted. So, and it seems like everyone else also getting one-shotted. So, but regardless, I know this Rades guy. I feel like even though I knew he was good and I said like, oh, he's pretty good, but I'm not sure. Actually, no. Like, he just does too much. On top of the shield, you also get like a crazy amount of defense as well. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. There's also like amazing PvP combos. I'm not saying like, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but I'm not saying mine is the absolute best team, but I think it is, if not the best, but one of the best teams. The whole thing going, I still think that even though I talk a little bit about Red Yami, not really, I think Red Yami is also very good. The William, Lotus, Mars, and Red Yami team is also very, very powerful. And again, like, people were using him day one, or week one, that whole team as like the top one team. That was the top one team, right? So I can't just go like the following week and be like, oh, actually it's shit. No. If people were using it as a top team week one, it was very, very powerful. Like now, people are not using it as much, but some people still are. And it still works, right? So it also works well, but the defense increase is also crazy. Bro, I don't even have his artifact. The crazy thing, I don't have Rades' artifact, which would be even better, you know. I wish so I don't even know like how am I supposed to tell if Mars has his ultimate ready? I guess you're not. Because, I don't know, this game reminds me, this game reminds me the most is Epic 7. And in that game, I'll be able to, like, actually check how close to an ultimate he would be. Or an S3, I guess. But I guess unless I'm missing something. I might be missing something. I can't really check unless I count. Unless I count the energy or whatever. Boom. I think I'm gonna end the video here. I was gonna use all the PvP stamina. I kind of just went off a little bit. Try this team out when Global comes out, or you know, if you don't pull Rades but you pull William, give him a try. I think even though I talked like very much about Rades and I think he's really really powerful, he might be, I think, the most flex character. You know, Red Yami can replace Blue Yami as well, but I still think Blue Yami is a little bit better. And Rades can definitely be, you know, switched out, but, you know, you do what you want.